Hi, my name is Sharwin Khot, and I'm a third-year student in biomedical engineering at UT Austin. I'm from Plano, Texas, but I was originally born and raised in a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio called Twinsburg, so go Cavaliers. And my future plans are to apply to medical school this upcoming cycle and become a physician after that. And the main reason why I ride is that, to be quite honest, I'm scared. These days, if you're in a room full of people, the odds are that most people in that room have had some form of cancer or know someone that has experienced cancer. And although I haven't had a personal experience with cancer thus far in my life, it feels more like just a matter of luck than anything else. The statistics these days are really terrifying. And as I thought about when I was applying to Texas 4000, people that I know, it hit me, just how prevalent cancer is these days. One of my neighbors growing up lived a few houses down. His mom had breast cancer. Another neighbor of mine, their mother had breast cancer as well. I mean, the closest thing that my family had health-wise is that my dad had a stroke, 14, 15 years ago. And luckily he was okay. But I know that that's not the case with a lot of other people. And it may not be the case for me, my family, my friends in the future. I've seen, what cancer can do to people and what it does to a person and a family, mentally, physically, emotionally. And that was harder to grasp, I guess, when I was young, but I realize that now. And for me, why wait for the day when that happens instead of, I can do something about it now. And so I ride for a future in which my family and loved ones will have a better chance to survive, and a future in which people don't have to deal with something as terrifying and as debilitating as cancer. The pillar that I identify with most would have to be hope. For me, just personally, you may not have the background to provide knowledge, you may not have the funds to provide charity, but hope is such a powerful driving force in that it's something that one person can give to another no matter what their circumstances are. You may not be having the best of days, but if you have hope, then you have the will to power through and with the belief that tomorrow will bring a better day. And that we have so many scientists and researchers working to find a cure for cancer. They have the knowledge, they have the charity, in the form of grants and such. But they wouldn't be going to the lab every day and spending such long hours, running tests over and over and over again, that a lot of times fail, if they didn't have hope that one day we can find a cure for cancer. Today in medicine, we're accomplishing things that 30 years ago people didn't believe were possible. And that's because of hope, If we didn't have hope, then we wouldn't have, the motivation to keep continuing when things don't go our way. And I think that's just an important thing to have, not just for Texas 4000, but in any aspect of life. And that's why I love hope. Texas 4000 has given me such a meaningful sense of purpose in my life ever since I joined. I remember when I was first thinking about applying, I was worried about the time commitment and all the responsibilities that something like this entails. And I remember I was talking to one of my buddies and I told him about my concerns. And he just looked at me and he said, I don't think about it like that. The way I think about it is, when else are you going to have a chance to do something this meaningful in your life, if not now? And I tried to adopt that, way of thinking ever since then, and I haven't looked back. The thing I love about Texas 4000 so much is that every day I wake up and I know I have something to do, whether it's fitness, training for our bike ride, or fundraising, trying to get above and beyond, that 4,500 goal, or working on travel committee with my fellow teammates, trying to get hosts, and food donated for every day of our summer ride. It's just been amazing, to not be weighed down, by class, exams, homework, to be part of something that's so much bigger than you. Such a truly meaningful cause. And another way that Texas 4000 impacted me is through my teammates. During these past several months, I've been surrounded by 80 plus of the most selfless, caring individuals on UT's campus. and you know, I get to hang out with them every Monday and throughout the week, and just being around them, you know, hanging out with them, riding with them, fundraising with them, working with them towards this bigger goal, and seeing all of us develop, it just pushes me to be a better person, you know, want to be as great of a teammate as I can be, because I look at them and you know, they're just such tremendous role models. And you know, it's been amazing to see us develop over these past 18 months. And you know, I know it's not going to be an easy ride, but I'm looking forward to where we're going to go together and what we'll do after the summer ride.